Up now, Scenic Warrior best tried in the race. Light drizzling rain falling on a good rated track, railed true for Guineas Day. Carlton Draft, Caulfield Guineas in the first about to jump. They're off now. Palace Chief got away well on the inside. Scenic Warrior missed the start. That's him settling last by about 3 lengths now. As they go through the first couple of hundred, Damavan, Tuscola and Zorro's Lad going fast, and Slipstreamers pushing up in the centre of those. Palace Chief settling down 5th, followed by Greek Adonis, and then came just behind them Laguna Grey. De Gaulle Lane improving wider out on the course by the 800, then Gifted Ground. Back behind those horses then is Paternal over on the outside from Undertone. Well back in the field then is Guntle towards the end, and last is Scenic Warrior at the 600 metres now. Line of about 4. Palace Chief on the inside with Zorro's Lad. On their outside, Slipstream and Tuscola 4 wide. Damavan right behind them, followed by De Gaulle Lane, 2 Laguna Grey. Gifted Ground, Paternal, and they're followed by Gunnell, Scenic Warrior, Greek Adonis and Undertone last as they corner. Slipstream in the middle took a slender lead. Tuscola's after it. Palace Chief kicking back along the inside. Here's De Gaulle Lane putting in its run with Paternal down the outside. Paternal coming with a big burst, 150 to go. Has hit the lead now. De Gaulle Lane trying to rally, but Paternal's opening up with a good couple of lengths lead on them. Damavan running on fairly, but Paternal wins at 2. De Gaulle Lane. 3rd is Damavan a length away, followed by Gifted Ground. Scenic Warrior ran on pretty well in the circumstances. Tuscola next. Palace Chief weakening after leading a line of about 4. Laguna Grey with it, followed by Gunnell. Slipstream knocking up on the run home, and so too did Zorro's Lad. Undertone towards the tail, and Greek Adonis dropped out a bad last. Number 5 is the winner. Paternal, ridden by Brett Preble. Paternal takes first blood on Carlton Draft, Caulfield Guineas Day, beating De Gaulle Lane and Damavan. Numbers in the first are 5, 10 and 9. 5, 10 and 9. The well-tried Scenic Warrior missing the jump, settling last and running on very strongly. But Herbert doing his best, and they've got the grey locked away now. And they're all in set to go race number 2. About to break, an attendant climbing in with Buster Jones. Sandridge Bay stood well. Sorrento favourite, drawn towards the outside. In gate 13, in fact. They're set and away. Honourable mention began well. Buster Jones out just fairly down towards the inside. Pace from Sandridge Bay, and also going forward Rancho Spark as they settled into stride, and Babetto's up there too with Toy Carousel. They settled fully now. Sorrento worse in midfield, but still about 4 wide, and it's Babetto going to a slender lead, nearly a length clear. Rancho Spark booting through to retain the fetch. French Clock going up to 3rd, and Toy Carousel he's back into 4th now. In on the rails is Buster Jones from Mystic Morse, a half Sandridge Bay. Nearly a length away is Rustic Mist on the inside of Accuse, and back behind them Ambitious, and then came Sorrento. She's eased back, but still about 4 behind her only, including honourable mention Wajib Star, another Neptune, and Vitaman. Up the side near the 600 metres, and it's Babetto over on the outside and Rancho Spark on the rails. A length and a half in front of Buster Jones and French Clock. 1 Mystic Morse, 5th at the home turn, followed by Sandridge Bay Accuse. Rustic Mist down on the inside. Sorrento hard ridden with a big job to do as they corner, where Rancho Spark and Babetto swing the turn in front of French Clock. Buster Jones looking for an out behind them. Rustic Mist is in the clear, starting to come home in the orange cap now at the 200 metres, and French Clock took a slender lead from Babetto. Rancho Spark, Rustic Mist the outside, but French Clock has accelerated away from them, and French Clock's home and went on to win by 2. Rancho Spark, Rustic Mist grabbed 3rd, and those in front of Babetto, and then Ambitious, Sandridge Bay and Buster Jones. Then Sorrento, who battled only from Mystic Morse, Accuse, another Neptune, and back behind them to finish in the race, honourable mention, and at the tail a Toy Carousel with Wajib Star, and Vitaman is behind these. Stand by for numbers. French Clock is the winner, ridden by Nash Rawilla. Number 7, French Clock running the 1400 out very solidly. Delay, Miss Kornikova is the withdrawal. At 1:04, bookmakers please rule a line. We're about to get the race underway now. Have the substitute after the running of the event. They're away now. Little Miss Marnie jumped well. Armin Ruby a little slow. Miss Thunderstood got out of the gates well with Johann's Dream beginning fast. Chalonnet's not far off them as they settle down with Queen. Little Miss Marnie's drifted back and Bell Balders towards the tail of the field as well. And Arabia the Grey had moved up on the outside to head Queen. Miss Thunderstood is on their outside holding third, closely followed by Calming Operettas the inside. And Johann's Dream out about 4 wide. A length to Danislu, Chalonnet's, a length and a half, Little Miss Marnie, and they're followed then by Armin Ruby. Races Bell a good way back over on the inside, followed by Bell Ball around her, and a couple of lengths to Flying Spice as they neared the corner. Arabia a neck in front of Queen with the inside. Miss Thunderstood niggled at third, Calming over on the inside of her in the blue with the red hat. Around the outside comes Danislu with the run. Johann's Dream deep and Chalonnet's the deepest in the straight. Arabia outside Queen, the 2 leaders 250 out. Calming coming home fairly well, followed by Operettas the inside, and then Danislu. Arabia and Queen with 100 to go, led from Calming, and here's Bell Ball coming down the outside. Arabia and Queen from Bell Ball rattling home. It's Arabia about a half in front though, and she'll be too strong. Arabia 3/4 of a length on the line to Queen second. Bell Ball getting home well for third. A gap Danislu, Operettas and Flying Spice on the rail, clear of Calming, and then trailed Armin Ruby. Miss Thunderstood dropped out of it. Little Miss Marnie never in the hunt, followed by Races Bell, Chalonnet's, and Johann's Dream dropped out to finish last. 13 Arabia the winner. Written by Greg Child, sitting on the pace all of the way. And the substitute for the scratch Miss Cornucova was number 2, Little Miss Marnie. Boss climbing back aboard. Light flashing, they're set on a track now rated as dead for the Schillaci Stakes. Ready and racing now. Far Rain out fairly on the inside. Natois one of the first out. Mannington began brilliantly from her outside barrier. Just behind them Felvalon hunting up along the inside, followed closely by Super Elegant. And back behind those then Far Rain pushing up along the inside, followed by a Point and Mr Bombastic. Natois led them though. Felvalon nearly a length away second on the inside. Mannington a handy third. One Far Rain's got up on the fence to fourth now, followed then by Super Elegant, Mr Bombastic, and a length of Point. 7 lengths covered them at the turn where Felvalon railed through to join Natois. Mannington third, then Super Elegant. 2 Far Rain, who's fifth on the inside as they corner, and then Mr Bombastic. Felvalon railed beautifully and kicked away on him at the 250. He shot 2.5 in front now from Natois. Mannington next. Far Rain struggling, but Felvalon 100 to goes 4 lengths in front. Mannington getting up to second, and then Super Elegant and Natois, but it's all Felvalon in the run home. He's cruised in, eased up Felvalon by 2. Mannington, Super Elegant third, then Natois and Mr Bombastic. Long break in the field to a Point, and another break to Far Rain, who was struggling a long way out. She didn't begin well, as she did in the Lightning, and she struggled home. All behind Felvalon, who's been far too good. Number 2, written by Damien Oliver, trained by Danny Bagour. He's cruised home. In fact, Damien was able to take the liberty of, in the last 50 metres, just sitting up on this flyer and allowing him to cruise down and win very handsomely in 58.07 on a dead track. If you don't up to complete the lineup, moved in, and the Herbert Power is set and underway. And down on the inside, Prince Benbarra began okay with Behemoth. No pace at all from Yippee-Yi-Yo, dropping back to the tail. El Caballo bounded away quickly, looking for the lead in the early part. Oxford Dollars jumped all right, but he's working his way up towards the front. Majestic Avenue not far off them. There's Danaziva from the outside barrier. He's speeding right across the pack to sit outside the leader. And Evil Empire's up on the speed in third placing outside Oxford Dollar. So they turn out of the straight now near the 2,000 metres. And the leader is El Caballo by a length. Maybe a shade more. Danaziva second, and Evil Empire lobbed along 2 lengths away third. They're followed by Majestic Avenue fourth on the inside of Oxford Dollar. Another length Prince Benbarra running about 6th on the inside in the red colours, followed then by Rebor on its outside and Prince Aluka 3 deep. 2 lengths further back in the field then is Magic Winner, who's also 3 deep around Bulkhead and behind. 3 lengths Behemoth, Skybow, and a couple of lengths to Yippee-Yi-Yo. El Cabello at the 1400 is making it a nice, truly run affair as he leads by 3 lengths. Danaziva second, Evil Empire a length and a half away third. Majestic Avenue fourth on the rail, followed by Oxford Dollar. A length Prince Ben Bahra and Rebor with Prince Aluka around them at the 1200 metres. 2 lengths the Hind and Bulkhead with on the outside Magic Winner. 3 lengths away Skybow outside Behemoth and more than 2 lengths to Yippee Yo-Yo, 15 off the leader. That's El Cabello 1,000 to run. 2.5 clear on Danaziva second. Majestic Avenue third, the inside, and Evil Empire is fourth. 3 lengths Oxford Dollar, Prince Aluka a length and a half, then Prince Ben Bahra down on the inside. Then Magic Winner's been 3 deep the whole way around Rebor, a couple of lengths away to Bulkhead and the Hind struggling up the side, and 3 lengths away Yippee Yo-Yo, Behemoth and Skybow. They're all battling away. El Cabello's got a lot of these off the bit at the 600. He leads by 2.5. Majestic Avenue chasing resolutely. Couple of lengths to Prince Aluka getting up to third from Oxford Dollar. Evil Empire's losing ground. There's Bulkhead with his run round the outside. He's coming home well. And then Magic Winner as they came round the home turn. Prince Ben Bahra's a long way back. El Cabello being tackled by Majestic Avenue. 2 lengths to Bulkhead, still coming home from Prince Aluka. Oxford Dollar plugging away on the inside. Majestic Avenue at the 200 leads. 2 lengths to Bulkhead, Prince Aluka. And then the Hind coming home down the outside. Majestic Avenue led. He's 2 lengths clear from Bulkhead, Prince Aluka, and then the Hind from Behemoth coming home. But Majestic Avenue is clear for Glen Boss, and Majestic Avenue beat Bulkhead by 2. Behemoth has been a charging finishing run into third place, a real eye catcher him. Then Yippee Yo-Yo, who also worked home well from the Hind. Then Prince Aluka, long break to Oxford Dollar, struggled. El Cabello knocked up. Magic Winner wide. Then trailed Skybow. Back to the tail end of the field, Prince Ben Bahra and Evil Empire. Long break Rebor and a very long break Danaziva. Some nice runs in that race. The winner is Majestic Avenue, number 9, who really needed this victory today to make the Caulfield Cup field, for which he's now qualified and will drop to 49 kilos. Number 9, Majestic Avenue, taking a place on the speed and accelerating brilliantly when the effort was asked for around the turn. He's taken out the Herbert Power Stakes. Dozer is the last one to come in. So the field is locked away for the Carlton Draft Caulfield Guineas. They're set to go. Phoenix Park the inside. And away. Show of Heart began well, the favourite over near the outside, and Phoenix Park ridden for speed in the early part, bounded out and led from Fubu. Pieces and Scalato and Shot of Thunder is up there about 5th or 6th. Debrief is shooting across towards the front as well, and they're closely followed by Our Winged Foot. Shower Heart's on the improve, wide out towards the front as they go to the 1200 metres, and Oliver took Debrief to a narrow lead now. Over in second placing Phoenix Park, Little Dozer third, Pieces is fourth, followed by Shower Heart trapped out 5th. 2 lengths further back, Fubu getting his head up. Senate Pete around him from Shot of Thunder, Sarsen Trail. 1 to Our Winged Foot, wide out going forward, and they're followed by Scalato, Universal Prince, Paradiddle well back from Make Me a Miracle, and Sail of Century 2 lengths away last at the 800. Debrief on the outside, and Phoenix Park share the lead. Little Dozer is third. They're followed by Show of Heart going up fourth on the outside of Pieces. 2 lengths Senate Pete. Shot of Thunder next with Sarsen Trail the outside. Fubu down on the rail worse than midfield. They're followed by Our Winged Foot, Make Me a Miracle. Then came Universal Prince, spotting them a fair start with Scalato down on the inside, Paradiddle and Sail of Century as they swing the corner in the Guineas. Debrief the outside, and Phoenix Park in front of Show of Heart, who's under the whip. Pieces just behind them from Fubu, and then came Sarsen Trail and Shot of Thunder trying to get into the clear, flattened Little Dozer. It's at the 200 metre mark, Phoenix Park, and Debrief the outside. Show of Heart coming at them. Scalato diving up on the inside. Show of Heart's hit the front. Scalato's grabbed him on the rails. Scalato diving up along the fence, spears away, and it's Scalato's Guineas by 2 lengths to Show of Heart. Fubu's a neck away third. Then came Sail of Century flying home for fourth. Next in Pieces, Debrief, Phoenix Park, Our Winged Foot, followed by Universal Prince. Sarsen Trail struggled in the going. In behind those horses to finish was Make Me a Miracle, Senate Pete, Little Dozer, and Shot of Thunder, one of the last in company with Paradiddle. The winner is Scalato, number 15, ridden by Patrick Payne. Scalato, Patrick Payne and Clary Connors have combined to take out the... odds. The field is set. They're ready. And racing in the Yalumba, Scusi Please, one of the first out. Sky Heights out fairly, has to be bustled early. Testarossa dropped out to be last early. Georgie Boy's away fast, looking for the lead over Scusi Please. Camarina Magneto fourth. Then Sky Heights going forward quickly to fifth after a slightly slow beginning. He's around Oliver Twist. About 3 lengths to Shogun Lodge, Malign, 2 lengths to Tie the Knot, Freemason, and a couple of lengths last as Testarossa. Pace of plenty as they settle down. Georgie Boy by a length and a half. Camarina. Sky Heights doing it hard early. He's out 3 wide. Over on the inside, Scusi Please fourth. 2 lengths Oliver Twist, Magneto. A break of 3 to 4 lengths then to Malign, Shogun Lodge, followed by Freemason. Outside Tie the Knot, and 2 lengths to Testarossa at the tail of the field. At the 1200 metres, Georgie Boy is about a length in front. Sky Heights posied up second now. Scusi Please a length and a half away third. Camarina 3/4 back fourth. About 2 lengths to Magneto, running fifth the inside of Oliver Twist. Still a break of 4 lengths Malign. Outside Shogun Lodge, 2 Freemason, Tie the Knot, and 2 Testarossa by the 900 metres onto the railway side now in the Yalumba. And Georgie Boy put them down about a neck clear. Sky Heights second, Scusi Please the rail third. Around it Camarina, then Magneto and Oliver Twist 2 lengths further back as Shogun Lodge niggled at the inside of Malign. Freemason pulled out wide. Tie the Knot is over on the rail, second last nearing the home corner, and last is Testarossa by the 600. Still Georgie Boy led narrowly from Sky Heights, Camarina. Oliver Twist coming into it round the outside, followed by Scusi Please, Magneto. Shogun Lodge getting into the clear. Tie the Knot waits on a run down on the inside as they swing the corner. Still Testarossa last, homeward bound, and Sky Heights shot to the lead. Sky Heights went out by a couple. Scusi Please in the clear from Oliver Twist, then Camarina. Tie the Knot's got to the outside, but a fair way back with Shogun Lodge. Sky Heights in front, 100 out. He's done some work. He's 2 lengths clear. Scusi Please, Oliver Twist, Tie the Knot and Shogun Lodge coming, but Sky Heights is racing brilliantly. Sky Heights clear, and he takes it out. A great win by 2 lengths. Tie the Knot might have grabbed second. Shogun Lodge, Scusi Please close up with Camarina, and then came Oliver Twist, Magneto, followed further back by Freemason, Testarossa, a break Georgie Boy, and Malign a long last. He's had probably the hardest run of any horse in the race, and yet he's tailed them. Number 2, Sky Heights and Glen Boss have taken out the Yalumba Stakes. That's the field. They're set. Racing in the Toorak, and Delirious away well on the inside with Umrum and Go Flash Go both beginning quickly. Going forward in the early part is Laurie's Lottery looking for a place right on the speed with Mr. Innocent. Beat the Fade not far off them, followed by Slavonic and Akabilk. Chattanooga's pushing up in the centre as they settle fully into stride now. L.A. Suez seemed to get a check off heels. He's 2 lengths last at the 1200, and Umrum the leader. Umrum by a length and a half to Laurie's Lottery. Go Flash Go is following Umrum right on the fence. They're closely followed by Mr. Innocent. About 2 lengths to Beat the Fade up in 5th placing. Couple Delirious on the inside, trailed by Slavonic. A length and a half La Zagaletta. Chattanooga on the rails, middle of the field. A length and a half behind it, Veti Via, Gold Guru, Akabilk, Porter Rocker. Crawler second last and 2.5. L.A. Suez at the 750, and Umrum led by half a length. Running second, Laurie's Lottery. Mr. Edison is trapped out 3 wide. Just behind them, Go Flash Go. He's had a good run, and then came Beat the Fade. 1 La Zagaletta the grey, followed by Delirious over on the inside from Gold Guru, Slavonic. Crawl around Veti Via, Chattanooga needing some luck from there, followed by Porter Rocker, Akabilk and L.A. Suez up the 400 metre mark, and Umrum slipped a couple of lengths in front. He travelled okay, Umrum. He shot 3 in front round the home turn now from Go Flash Go. La Zagaletta pulled to the outside, and then Laurie's Lottery, Delirious crawled to the outside with Gold Guru, had a bump, but Umrum with a big lead. 150 to go. He's 4 lengths in front from Go Flash Go. Crawl the outside from Gold Guru and in Chattanooga, but Umrum's going to make it back-to-back Tooraks, and Umrum's won it running away by 3.5 to Go Flash Go second. Crawl, I think, grabbed third from Chattanooga. Photo there. Then Akabilk and Delirious trailed further back behind these Gold Guru, La Zagaletta, Porter Rocker and L.A. Suez. Long break Slavonic, Mr. Innocent, Veti Via, and then came Laurie's Lottery, and dropping out to last was Beat the Fade. Umrum, ridden a dashing front-running race by Jimmy Cassidy, has taken out the Toorak handicap, leading all the way. He won it last year with 55 from barrier 19. He's repeated the dose with a better draw and has given Jim completes the lineup. Firm favourite here is Crixia. Damien Oliver going for a double, scored on Felville on earlier. Clary Connors also going for 2. They're set. Racing. Crixie began well. Next to her, Divine Hope didn't bound out at all well. Heart of Egypt shows some pace, and so does Rain Dance Lady on the outside. Perito got away okay, and Camus is driving up on the inside from Lady Marion. Settling, Crixie led comfortably. Rain Dance Lady goes up to second, and they're followed by Divine Hope, quickly recovering to third. 3 deep around Lady Marion and Camus back on the rails in 5th placing. A length and a half, Heart of Egypt, followed by Burning Clay, Perito. 4 lengths Apparel with around the outside Dance the Night, trailed by Austria and Valdor. At the 600, Crixia did it well, led by 3/4 Rain Dance Lady, Divine Hope third. Camus fourth on the inside of Lady of Marion, and they're followed by Heart of Egypt. Perito pulled to the outside as they corner, and then Burning Clay, but this travels well the last 5. Crixia by a couple of lengths into the home bend from Camus, Divine Hope, Rain Dance Lady, wider at Perito and Heart of Egypt, and then Lady Marion. Crixia led. Camus is having a dip at her. It's hands and heels. Crixia a length and a half in front of Camus, trying hard, and down the outside is Perito. Crixia, there's not a lot in the tank. She's just in front. Perito coming at her hard out wide. Perito, Crixia wide apart, and Perito's got up and won it out wide from Crixia. Heart of Egypt's grabbed third from Camus, and then came Austria, Apparel, Dance the Night, Lady Marion. Valdor out wider on the track with a break, Divine Hope, long break, Rain Dance Lady, and Burning Clay last. Perito.